And repost. There we go. Oh, excuse me. Oh, there's mods. Okay. Do a prologue.
The all-consuming Red Death. 600 years ago, King Arthur led the Great Escape from the homelands, where our kingdoms were ravaged by the plague. Leading people to Avalon, he started the Age of Conquest and took the island from the Four Dwellers. Using the mysterious powers of Menhirs, together with Merlin, they cleansed the land of the weirdness, a primordial force of chaos and possibility. But now, long after the death of the king, Camelot is in shambles as Avalon fractures into chaos. Old legends are gone, and the weirdness is creeping back into our lands. The bleeding heart of the plague has started beating once more. And the Red Death has returned. Rulers of the island asylum, an order of the Red Priests, are desperate to stop it by any means necessary. Rotting in one of their cells is a stranger who might bring a spark of change to this cursed island stuck in everlasting autumn.
Okay. Hmm. We'll go with that. And in that case, we need muscular. Chad. D. Slayer. Okay. This game starts hard, but it gets kind of easy once you, build up a little bit. So I don't know if I want to do explore and just kind of start a little chiller or go straight for adventure. So not veteran. Let's be chill. Just plain old explorer.
Rise and shine, rise and shine. Yes, it's me again. And I hope this time you'll cooperate, without me needing to repeatedly hit you in the face, eh? Look, we just have to get this over and done with. Unless you want a visit from someone upstairs. And, trust me, you don't. Just like before, no food until we're done here. And the moment you start getting on my nerves, we're going back to my tried and tested fists. So, tell me, what were you doing in the forest when the Red Shields caught you?
Of course, today's the day they bring the landscapers want to use the leaf blower when there's very need to. Well, he's a Chad, so he's probably gonna want to use like two-handed
Army,
weapons.
huh? If I were in charge, I wouldn't even consider letting you join the ranks. I'd rather feed you to the dogs. Less waste. And you were planning to enlist with...
infantry.
Ah, my father was a foot soldier, you know. One day, he got trampled by the cavalry. And that was the end of his glorious military career. Okay, that was easier than I expected. Now, unfortunately, we'll have to stop.
Oh dear.
I've always found it puzzling that these people won't bathe. You, I understand. You're literally rotting in this damned cell. But them? There's just no excuse for the stench. There they are. Finally. I know. You've a million questions. But they'll have to wait. One of these keys will open your cell. When you get out, head left. I'll scout ahead.
Anything of interest here? Ooh. Alright, we're gonna need a weapon. Okay, we're actually gonna check right first. So we could get this. Oh, I forgot that was there. Arts key. Sorry, I thought it was something else. That boosts our health. Cooking for the resistant. Fish soup. There we go. Nothing of interest there. Anything up here? Nope, just more of the book we found under our... Oh, ale. You'll need ale in order to make potions. You'll need booze. Anything interesting in this one? Oh, hey, a health potion. Nope. We could leave a message. Ethan. Oh, I was only 16. Well, I don't know what I'll need to use a heart for, but just in case. What's in here? Alright.
you see what a miracle I am? Healed. Healed. I am no longer sick.
Can I help?
You don't need to help me. The Red Priests already did. They cured me. Thanks to them, I feel just fine now. I hope the same fate awaits you and you'll no longer suffer. The depths, filled with the weirdness. Oh, and a chamber. It was rather dreadful, I must admit. They left me here for some time. I can't quite remember. I felt everything within me turn inside out, then settle back into place once more. I thought I was dying, but now all is well. The worst is behind me. Have a nice day, kind sir.
Yeah.
Drip, drip, drip. Do you hear it? Soon the king will return. I told the priests. They laughed. But they'll soon see for themselves. Drip, drip, drip. The storm is gathering. None of us are free. We are all bound. All bound. And to go? No. I don't want to. I found my place to await the king. You can go if you want, but you won't get far. We are all bound. All bound.
Okay.
Trip after trip. Closer and closer.
Sounds like there's a bad guy here. Got ya. Dagger just in case. I think I'll probably... Ooh, a brain. Okay, that was just across from where we started. Oh, hi, Amelia Hart. How are you doing? Investigate over here. Yeah, I could see ya. Honey, sage, peppermint, booze, salt, flour, milk. I don't have any lockpicks though. That actually is part of a quest. Good, good, good. Glad you're feeling good. My day's been going alright. Been a little, you know, life's complicated, but, you know, I'll live. Was there anything in this one? I don't remember. No. Some coin and some potions. Good, good. regularly. It's kind of erratic. It's just whenever I feel like it. Ew. Zombie. Beat the zombie. Oh, all sorts of them. Probably mostly Armored Core games, to be honest. But, almost. There we go. A lot of brains. A lot of brains. Alright, pull this back up. Ooh, fish oil might be helpful for something. I am from the U.S. Pacific Northwest. So West Coast as well, just a further north of California. Yeah, it can be. It's a little bit on fire right now, but, you know, not my immediate area, just, you know, very smoky. Oh, I've always been a gamer. My dad was into video games, so I picked it up after him, and yeah. Ooh, this is a more difficult lock. Let's see if I can get it without using up all my lock picks. Come on. There we go. Anything interesting in here? Father Vaughn. Oh dear, that is disturbing. Can't believe I missed that on my first playthrough. Oh, a couple years now. But I'll need a pickaxe for mining later.
Prophet warns of danger. We send you into the abyss.
Imagine they would have heard me smacking away at it earlier, but hey, you know, video game logic.
Who's there? Forgive me, but my eyes fail me these days. You shouldn't be here. I'm very, very sick.
I could see that.
I am Brother Sirius. Your question suggests that you are not one of the Red Priests. Did you escape yourself? You really should have stayed there. We can't let the plague spread any further. Although, I understand.
Not really.
All of it.
I don't really need to,
Patience.
I don't feel like I really need to, make
madness.
over or get a custom logo or anything like that. I don't have money for it anyway.
Somewhere along the way, we lost ourselves. The mission to find a cure became a burden.
I don't really stream freak, regularly enough to
Can't
justify
tell
it.
who you are,
I don't think.
and I'm so sorry for all that we've done. It's a shame, but when you're fighting a losing battle, sometimes there's just no other way.
Why are you
When
locked
I
up?
discovered that I'd fallen ill, I asked to be placed in a cell. I sought to understand the experiments from the patient's perspective. To learn which stimuli provoke the strongest reactions. And I also wanted to equip my brothers with new tools for their work.
You don't look too well.
4th stage, if I'm not mistaken. We've identified 6, so I'm not far from my end. The 1st stage is the most treacherous, when the symptoms are almost invisible. But that's when the disease spreads fastest. It was the same with me. From the 2nd to 4th stages, the symptoms become visible. Fever, tooth loss, painful sores, festering wounds that won't heal. The last 2 stages are visceral, the worst possible. The victim's insides burn up, turning to mush. The brain starts to die, and the body becomes a mindless shell. That's what's ahead of me.
Do they really cure the
We've
red
had some success treating it up to the 4th stage. But it's still a gamble. Sometimes we manage to push the disease from stage 3 back to stage 1, only to see it jump to stage 5 as soon as treatment stops. We believe that with the weirdness, we could eliminate this randomness.
How would the weirdness
The
cure the redness?
weirdness, my child, is pure potential. That's the theory. In practice, we tried to direct its power where we needed it most. The effects, shall we say, varied. May the Prophet's word be a safe haven for you.
There we go. Anything else of note around here? Blood transfusion. Got a spell. All their prayers. Nope. Dead end. We need all the sage we can get, because that's a main ingredient in healing potions. Ooh, always love me some crab.
Stay alert.
you're not one of them. Please, free me. That's not the kind of freedom I'm asking for. There's no saving me now. Even if I could escape, I'd only be putting others at risk. You have to kill me. And when it's done,
Alright,
please,
see you in a bit, Nightly.
take my tags to the Horns of the South. Let Fergus know I didn't run. Thank you. May the All-Mother bless you.
A lot of white buttons in the caves around here.
See? Your God. Sacrifice to the prophet! We'll send you into the abyss!
Thank you, fella. Peppermint.
And who the hell are you? Another one of those red dogs?
Wait, not a red piece.
Why are you dressed in their blood? Well, I see you bear the marks of torture too. Maybe the priests messed with your mind, because one more moment and you'd be dead. Was I the one doing the torturing? Both, pup. I won't lie. Sometimes you're the hammer, sometimes the nail. But if you want to get out of here, you'll need to become the damn hammer. Conquer, from the Dalriata, pup, if you hadn't already guessed that much. Really? Now's a good time for a chat. You think the red pricks? If you make it to the Forlorn Swords, you'll meet the tribes. Right now, You'd better focus on getting your arse out of here. I don't know. Barely saw anything, because I was either knocked out or had blood in me eyes. You're lucky to have someone risking their own arse to help you out. No time for a chinwag, just get the hell out of here.
Trying to escape, my child? That's very brave of you, I must say. Escape? Me? But this is exactly where I should be. I appreciate your offer, but I believe fate has brought me here for a reason. That's why I'll stay and see what happens. Torture, you say? That's very interesting. I haven't experienced any torture here. I know that whatever ails me, the Red Priests will do everything they can to heal me. Safe travels, my child. May fate be on your side.
Perfect. Anything else of interest over here? Perfect.
I've already told you everything, I swear. Wait, you're not... You're a prisoner. Go. Escape while you still can. No, I won't make it. Besides, they threw me into a cell that once held a patient in the final stages of the disease. I'm probably sick already. Go. Don't worry about me. I'm not worth it.
Okay. It's interesting that no one around here wants to escape with me. Okay, so this is just double back over here, okay. In that case, we're going to go down this way. Now we're back down here. Well, good thing I didn't just go charging down that way. Is this where I went before? Don't think so. Let's see here. Yeah, this is getting over here. Okay, so not this way. Okay, yeah, this is where we continue. I remember this. Just in case I want to start taking up archery. If I recall, there's a fight down here. I'll investigate that later. Noted. Oh, he's got fireballs. The Wailing Effigy. Gotcha. And turn off fine. That's the one on the sign. I realized you were already 14 days ago. I moved. All right. Okay, 19. Yeah, might as well. And he had some interesting armor as well. There we go. And this guy's straight up on fire. Lovely. Just a corpse. Now we're gonna check, look in here real quick.
Stay back. I may not be in top shape, but I can tear you to pieces if I have to. It should, although I admit that the past few weeks have made me hate the taste. Still, thank you. There isn't much kindness going around this place. It wouldn't be very gracious of me not to repay it, would it? Take this. It might prove useful for you. So, you escaped too? Huh. They're having quite a day. Good. I hope it gets even worse. This whole place is mad.
Yeah, I could tell.
One day, it'll devour them all, and I'm going to enjoy watching that happen. From a safe distance this time. They play with powers they don't understand. Trying to wrangle the weirdness into obedience is a fool's dream. The weirdness might listen, but blind obedience is not in its nature. Same as you, I guess. Wrong time, wrong place. I was wandering through Kunakt and got caught in an outbreak. I was kept with the rest at first, but when they figured out I was a Pict, well, then I deserved special treatment. One of the priests took me to a place so thick with weirdness, it scared me. I needed to get away, otherwise, I don't know what would have happened. I just know whatever it wasn't for me. Why? Do you think you can torture it out of me too? I didn't choose the gifts I was given. I accept whatever the weirdness is willing to give. I promise I hold no secrets to curing the Red Death. No matter how deep you cut, you can't gouge them out of me.
Okay.
Why indeed? Perhaps it's a test of patience. My hair tangles mercilessly around them. I even need to wear head wraps to hide them. I hate wearing head wraps. Ah.
Back to exploring. Oh, should probably healing potion there, just so I have something to, well, heal with. Ooh, a shovel. Hi, John boy. How's it going? I'm alright. Ooh, a copper arrow. Nice. I'm alright. A little upset at, a little frustrated at some things happening. Oh, I'm sorry, John boy. Yeah, I'm not exactly, I'm fine, but, still, could be better. Oh, this must be where... Okay, yeah, this is where the... Okay. Down here. Ooh, there's a second boss. Didn't see him this first time I played through this.
Your death is certain!
Yeah. There we go. But yeah, sorry you're having a hard time there. I gotta get back out of here. Oh, I bet I dropped down from there. Okay, so I have to kind of take the elevator. Oh. There's a shovel there, too.
You took your sweet time, eh?
Sorry,
I
curious.
understand. I did too, when I was leaving this place for the first time. You have to admit that the Red Priests are quite resourceful. At least when it comes to death and dying.
You're a prisoner.
Great question, truly. But in case you hadn't noticed, we're still within the walls of the island asylum. When we're out, then we can talk. I'm told this path leads to the beach. I'll wait for you there until dusk. Good luck.
Okay. Lockpicks. Nothing interesting there. Got ya. All right. I'm assuming it did kill ya. Extra arrows. How grotesque. Touch. Well, it's definitely a step up from the last place. There's natural light. That's not disturbing at all.
I've been waiting a long time for someone to find me. Are you here to help me leave this place? I wish I could answer. I cannot remember. I know I am not complete. I remember I once knew who I was. At some point, but I do not anymore. I just am.
And what is this
I
place?
do not know. I think it is some kind of prison, deep in the weirdness.
Why are you here?
And you? Why are you here?
I was transferred here by a morbid statue.
Men here? That would explain the weirdness surrounding us. But walk with me. Let's find out together, now that I'm free. I remember arriving on the shores of Avalon. That was the beginning of everything. But there were doubts and questions. How does it feel to leave your homeland behind? To keep moving forward, even though every step takes you into the unknown? The Four Dwellers quickly made it clear to us. If we wanted to call this place home, we'd have to fight for it, down to the last drop of blood. In the end, we won the war. Merlin stole the sacred flame of the Four Dwellers and ignited the Menhirs, driving away the mist and clearing the nights of weirdness. It was the first time we uncovered the secrets hidden within the Menhirs.
Could they have at least made the statues a little, more, inviting looking?
Still, the land of Avalon honored our toil. It soaked up our sweat our suffering, and our blood. In time, it rewarded us. Here in Avalon, we were given the chance to create great things. Camelot, the eternal castle, the capital of all humankind, was meant to be a symbol of that. We left the homelands to survive. The plague had consumed everything we once knew. We thought we'd escaped it, but the Red Death returned like a specter to haunt us. Once again, it began to
these guys.
devour our home.
Cutscene time. It'd take a while to clean all that up. And so violent, he never takes his armor off.
Oh, awaken thee, once and future king.
So where'd the chanting dudes go?
his hunger, the craving for what was beyond reach. I am the price paid for touching the unreal.
Yes, I can see through the mist, but it's still all so unclear. I've dreamt of countless deaths for such a long time. Yes, it's time to wake. I am Arthur Pendragon. I led humans to Avalon shores. I built the great halls of Camelot. Thank you for bringing me here. I believe I owe you, young one.
It's an honor.
I appreciate it. But let us leave decorum and honors for times of leisure. For now, we need to make way for Avalon. I have to see my kingdom again. I trust you'll accompany me, or would you rather stay in this wretched place?
What even is this place?
I am not sure. Yet I learned to be grateful of fortunate outcomes, even if they come unexpected. It seems to be a place located between life and death. Or maybe a place that can defy death. But why was it created? By whom and when? These I'm unable to answer.
And why were you imprisoned
Trust me, I wish I knew. I remember death, then darkness, a terrible loneliness, ages upon ages of solitude, and these are all the details I have. Perhaps, in time, I'll remember more. But that's enough questions for now. Let us walk together and see the kingdom forged so long ago.
Sure thing.
After years of struggle, my people in Avalon finally live in peace and prosperity. I must see the legacy of the Age of Conquest with my own eyes. My Camelot in all its glory. What is happening? No!
Ew.
I see now. I am not whole. You have only freed a part of me. I'm not strong
Oh, don't you just hate when that happens when you get
enough.
split up and
For
yeah,
now.
yeah.
I will have to journey by your side until my strength returns. I'll see the world through your eyes. In return, I'll lend you what strength I have.
It's an honor.
You are a surprising acquaintance, and it will be a pleasure to travel with someone of your disposition. And since it seems that fate has bound us together, let us make the best of it. Seeing my legacy through the eyes of another, a true picture of Avalon, not one crafted specifically for the king, may prove to be an interesting experience.
Perhaps it will. Let's make way for Avalon.
What an adventure this will be.
Touch. Yeah, also I'm cured. So. Yay. Anything of interest up here? I forgot to check up here. Touch. And what are they up to? We need their work, guard the peace of the working Titans. Okay, so they're literally just jittering electricity. More white button. This place is lousy with white button mushrooms. Got ya. Well, we made it to the shore. Love me some rosemary. Some empty barrels. What's down here? There's a chest here. A daffodil in it. Oh, it looks like in a silk hat, but it looks like a chef's hat. Give me a sec, gotta be in a bot. There we go. More white button. So much white button. Carpet. Oh, what's over here? At any point could I truly be the last druid? Oh no. Was up there earlier. Okay, I think I've explored everything I can of the starting island. Howdy. Yeah, man.
There you are. It took you a while. I was getting worried you wouldn't make it. I even realized that I didn't get a chance to introduce myself. I'm Caradoc, your savior. What kept you so long?
Oh boy. I ran into some trouble along the way.
You would. A place like that doesn't let anyone through easy. But you're standing here, looking healthier than last time. So I'm guessing you found something worth the trouble.
I seem to have found King Arthur, you know, as one does.
You found him. I'm truly sorry it turned out to be you.
What are you talking about?
It seems that the Red Priests managed to succeed in at least one of their experiments. You were able to go deep into the weirdness, survive, and even bring a piece of our king's soul back with you. I don't have to explain that this isn't something that happens every day. My job is to make sure it won't ever happen again. And this means you have to die.
Wait, what?
I'm truly sorry.
Ow.
I'm sorry, but that had to be done. It shouldn't leave any lasting damage.
No, what did you
I
just
had
do?
to get rid of the parasite that infested you a moment ago. You've seen, no, you've felt what he's capable of. This power can't be unleashed on Avalon.
Clearly, it's not as much as damn powers you have, given you took out one hit.
I could, but I have no issue with you. only with what you carry within you. This means you're safe, unless you decide to stand against me. You are much more valuable to me alive than dead.
Could we...
You've found yourself in the middle of a mess that's been brewing for 600 years. Every single time things go down the shitter on this island, a bunch of cowards in Camelot bring our once and future king back from the dead. It's happened before. It will happen again. And soon. My journey, my mission, is to stop this from happening.
So you just killed King Arthur?
No, but thanks to you, I finally destroyed a piece of him I couldn't have reached otherwise. And from where I stand, that's progress.
And what do I have to do with this?
What the Red Priests did to you must have been horrible. And yet, you've gained a unique ability to contain Arthur's powers within you. And what can be contained can be killed. That is why your assistance might be of help on my journey. My goal is to destroy King Arthur. To get rid of him, once and for all. There are pieces of his soul scattered across Avalon. I could use help in finding, collecting, and destroying them.
And why?
He's the reason the world as we know it is coming to an end. Every time they resurrect him, the weirdness grows stronger. Soon it will cover all of Avalon, and nobody will survive that. I've been cleaning this mess for a long time now, and I truly wish for this nightmare to end.
And
The
what's
plan
point?
is to steal Excalibur, or at least what's hiding within that damned blade. A piece of our king is bound to it, and so it needs to be destroyed.
And where
The sword is
the
kept in the
sword?
Horns of the South. It's a fortress, but if someone has this emblem, they can enter freely. Here, pin it to your clothes. If you decide to help me, you should get in without any issues. When you do, find the captain. Brendan's his name. He'll tell you the rest.
All right.
I have something to do first, but you should get some rest. Judging by the waves, the journey won't be pleasant. Set up a camp and get some sleep. Then we'll sail for the Horns of the South. Ah, and here, have some cobweb. Throw that into the fire and you'll be safe from the weirdness. Just in case I don't come back before nightfall.
Okay. Why, hello there.
I should be gone. I should be gone. And yet, here we are. Whatever he tried, it must have failed. Something must have gone wrong. For him. For us, it was a stroke of luck.
Do you know what
I
happened?
felt him strike. For a moment, there was nothing. No weight, no voice, no self. Just silence. But then, you pulled me back, didn't you? Or have I never left?
Well, he says he hates you. He doesn't want you to return.
Hatred, yes. That much I understood. But why? What did I take from him that he would go so far? He speaks as if he knows me, as if he has seen something I have not. And yet, I reach for it, and there is nothing.
What do I remember?
I don't... Not much. That isn't right. I should remember. I should. All I know is that I left my kingdom strong, prosperous. It should have grown. It must have flourished in my absence.
So you don't know
No.
the Caradoc?
It seems that I should, but I don't. He knew me, spoke with certainty, with anger. But to me, he's a stranger. If he was a part of my past, then that past has been taken from me. I need to regain it.
So we're off to steal Excalibur?
It seems so. If Caradoc is hunting for more pieces of my soul, we should definitely claim them first. When we do, I should grow stronger. I should remember. I should be whole. Let's go then, young one. Let's not waste any more time. I left my kingdom strong. It should have only grown stronger in my absence. And if something threatens it now, then I will see it restored.
Go. And I guess now we just rest.
Ready? Hop on the boat.
Roger. Prologue done. Well, it took me an hour and a half.
The sea was restless, waves slamming against the hull as you left the island asylum behind. Caradoc's boat cut through the black waters, its course set for Avalon's shores. Then the deep stirred. A shudder ran through the vessel from neither wind nor tide, but from something far below. A presence, ancient and watching. And then it struck. The boat lurched violently, wood splintering as the sea itself rose in fury. A shadow moved beneath the surface, vast, coiling, inescapable. The next wave swallowed everything. Darkness took you. Salt filled your lungs, and then light. The crash of waves, the cold kiss of wet sand. You were alive. The sea had spared you, but not without a cost.
Well, it was a little rougher than we intended, but we made it. Red. Potato. Apple. Oh, got a bad guy up here. Alright. I'll collect some iron. And... What did I forget actually? Oh, no, it's just down here. Perfect. And practice our archery a little bit if we can.
Oh, greetings, kind. Sir? Madam? Right, so, would you perchance be interested in browsing my wares? Only the finest Avalon can offer, and the finest I can offer, that is.
It's Sir.
Right, of course. Silly me. You'll have to excuse me. I have very bad eyesight. This is a thing that happens to humans, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure it is.
Yes, it is, as you, a fellow human, must know very well.
Oh, that I do. That I do. It's really hard being a human, isn't it? I mean, we can get hurt so easily. Even falling from a tree could kill us. Can you imagine? Or we could catch an illness that makes our skin crack and blister. Ugh. Not to mention aging. Don't even get me started on aging. Honestly, being a human sounds so horrifying. I mean, it is horrifying. Anyway, where were we?
You're not very good at this, are you?
I'm really not, am I? Oh, I've only been doing this for a short time. A century or so, maybe. I don't have all that many regulars either. Most people either curse at me or run away. I don't understand it. I'm not trying to eat them or even kidnap them. And then there are those who accuse me of trying to trick them. Excuse me. I'm just trying to sell them some trinkets or pretty flowers. Where's the trickery in that?
That was
I'm
quite
sorry.
numbers.
It was. Wait, how did it go? Oh, very unprofessional. I guess I'm a little frustrated. I just want to be able to give people things so they can give me gold coins in return. I like them. They're very shiny.
Well, let's see your
I'd
wares.
just be grateful if you didn't try to sell me any weapons, or nails, or buckets with iron handles. It's not that I have anything against things made of iron. I simply don't condone violence, that's it. I hope you found what you were looking for. I rarely do. But I find other things, and then you can buy them.
Interesting fellow, that guy. Oh, there's another hostile over here. Ah, yeah. And we need the shovel to actually dig at these buried chests. And then there's something interesting to me over here. Fishing rod. Yes, yes, you can fish in this game. Mackerel. Another mackerel. Okay, let's get back to it. Actually, if I recall... Did I check this yet? No, I did not. Some iron ore here. Yeah, you have to go around this in order to... Fried fish. Dang it. There we go. There we go. Hidden chest here. Yes, I already beat the game once before as more of a spell sword kind of build. I'm gonna do more of a brute force kind of build this time. Horsed.
Oi! Oi! Where do you think you're going? This is my spot. You can, take the other side. Just don't get greedy.
What are you doing with the statue?
What do you think? It's good material. Be a shame to leave it rotting in the ground. Doesn't hurt that it pays well. If the keepers don't catch you. But they're barely around anyway.
Not really, Lizoli. I just play for the sake of playing. Is that?
Aye, it is. So what? It's just stone. Not like I'm chopping up the man himself.
Alright.
For a moment there, I was worried you were one of those knobs who get their panties in a twist over disrespecting
I haven't really looked at the
pile of
achievements,
stone.
to be honest.
I
I'll have to
can't
look at
stand
them
their
and
kind. They've never gone hungry a day in their lives.
integrate them into my playthrough. Cabin. But yeah, I'll probably end stream here in a moment, in a little bit, because it's been a couple hours, and I'll review the achievements. Just so I could see which ones I could probably try and aim for. What's that? Ooh, raspberries. Raspberries good for the Seawolf's Delight. Get some more iron. In my first playthrough, yes, but I have not gotten it in this playthrough yet. Because I literally just got onto the main map. I literally just finished the prologue, so I haven't done that quest yet. There you find the cheese dude. What was his name? Rumplepot, wasn't it? Rumplepot? Why is his name eluding me? Oh, is that one of them? I mean, he doesn't do much once he gives it to you, so, you know, makes sense. Oh, I forgot to play defensively first. Ow. Got me, boys. That's one down. Another one down. Okay, perfect. if I recall, another baddie, another like a bigger guy spawns if you. Let's practice our archery a little bit. Hi, Knightley. How's it going? Good. I could probably do with a shower too. I'll probably take one later. Need some flour, spirits. Oh, zombie time. Death trap. These are some higher level guys, I think. They're doing a lot more damage than the ones I've been fighting so far. Let's retreat up a little bit. Switch to bow and arrow. Start picking them off a little bit. Oh no, I have to use my phone for my Twitch chat. But I was just about to call it a night. Call it for tonight, so I'll probably switch over to that in a sec. Ooh, another hidden chest. I can't really do that nightly. I'm using all my screens. My PC's running the game itself and is the main capture. Nightshade charcoal. Well, that's interesting. Don't recall seeing that the first playthrough. So yeah, I'll just hopefully they're still streaming when I'm done with this. I just looted. Okay, where am I? Okay, now I think I remember where I am. I mean, hey, don't knock until you try it. Thought I saw an animal over there. Oh yeah, it's a little further out though. Or is that a bush? Okay, now I see it. Got ya. One hit. Oh, it's a dark fantasy about, you know, King Arthur, 600 years ago, fled his homeland to the island of Avalon because he was escaping this plague called the Red Death. 600 years later, it's back, and we had it. We were in like this quarantine prison island thing where a cult of priests were like trying to experiment with the ethereal forces to try and reverse it, and a mysterious night broke us out. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't have any recipes to really cook with it, so I do have an encumbrance limit. And as we escape, we become partially possessed by the spirit of King Arthur himself. And but the knight that broke us out, turns out doesn't like King Arthur. For reasons he will not get into. Fine, I'll get the... Fine, I'll find the... There, canine meat. So now you're essentially, you know, caught between King Arthur's soul that wants to, you know, but it's only a part of his soul, you see. He's kind of divided between multiple artifacts throughout the land of Avalon. So now the first area we're trying to steal, recover the piece of King Arthur's soul that's in Excalibur, which is kept in this coastal region called the Horns of the South. Oh, so I know where you could literally deflect arrows with. Oh dear, I made a terrible mistake. I don't think I can take 3 of them at once, especially if I leave that far. That's another one down. That first peasant I took down. Yeah, wood cutting axe, that's what we need. Yeah, there are cooking. You have to unlock recipe. Yeah, you could just kind of mix and match ingredients to try and make something, or you could find pre-made recipes in books that you could unlock. That you could either find in the world or buy from merchants. And you cook them at your campfire, which you could summon pretty much at any time. I'm just collecting stuff you can only get at night right now. There we go. And with the and if you level up and invest in the right perks, you can also do like alchemy at your campfire and whatnot. Why don't we try dome this guy real quick? We do this, this, and if you bump into certain things, King Arthur himself here would like to talk to you. This King's Road has clearly seen better days.
I suppose it has. A pity it has become a hunting ground for bandits. But do not worry, my friend. Let us walk this path and make me whole again. I will restore this island to the glory it deserves. The King's Road included.
Indeed. And then we could cook. And we could switch to our recipes, and you see I already know a couple. Hunter stew is a good one. How about an onion bun? An onion bun. There we go. Some cabbage rolls, perhaps. And you level up at here too, so let's see. I'll definitely need more health. Alright, let's do that. And perk points. Let's see here. Crafting and trading. We definitely need that. That it does, Nightly. That it does. Let's see. Two-handed. Let's do this. Yes, it is. I just kind of have to work toward it. I only have... I need to need another point. And we could use some of this and unlock some additional stuff, like, I could identify what these random items are. Some wolfsbane and a longbow. Nice. And a health potion. And we could do alchemy as well. Same thing, it's stuff you collect along the path, and you find recipes. Create some extra health potions. Yeah, pretty much you collect lots of booze in order, because booze is like the central, is like the center of all the potions. So you know, just collect booze as you find them, and turn it into a health potion or magic potion, mana potion. Sorry. And we're gonna put all the crafting materials in our stash, so it's off our body. So we don't have to worry about being over encumbered. Yeah, it's a good game. It's a little tricky. It's kind of difficult at first, but once you kind of get a decent build going, it becomes very easy. It can become pretty easy. So, I did not know that, Nightly. All right, and then we can just rest until morning, and then things become considerably less spooky. Ah, insta-kill. Perfect. Clean kill. Let's see. There's a side quest you could do right away around here somewhere. I bet it's right over there. Oh, I know there's a bandit over there. Archery delay. Gotcha. Ooh, it's possible. I don't know if there's a way for me to do the potions without a recipe. I'll have to experiment, because I actually, you could also find alchemy stations out in the world. I know there's one over here. It's kind of represent around here somewhere, if I recall, anyway. Ah, there it is. Doesn't seem to want me to... Yeah, it's not gonna let me do it without a recipe by the looks of it. Okay. I'll have to keep an eye out for a book with like potions, and I think I know a guy that I could buy it from in this area. But first things first. Go. Dang it. I know there's a dude there. Didn't do too much archery in my first playthrough, so I'm still learning. Oh, there was another dude there too. Dang it, just... Alright, fine, we'll just...
You're no match for our band. You're no match for our band. That hurt. Good.
There we go. Yeah, I mean, you can do that with the food, so I don't know why they don't let you do it with the potions. I don't know. Whiskey. Sorry, pig. Hunter's camp. Nope, random outlaw. Yeah, this guy here.
Oh, a new face. I haven't seen you before.
And you
I'm
are?
Marg, a hunter in the service of the Horns of the South.
Got any jobs?
You should try to keep. There's always work to do around there, and plenty of men who'd gladly push it on to someone else. Well, come to think of it, I might also have something for you, if you don't mind the stench of death and decay.
I'm
An
listening.
alarming amount of undead have been emerging from the old cemetery, in numbers far greater than that little plot of land ever held. I don't mind somebody thinning out the population of local bandits, but raising him as part of a personal undead army, well, that's something I can't abide.
So you think someone's raising the dead?
Sadly, that's not unusual in these parts. There's something about this land that's particularly alluring for necromancers. The South has always been a troubled place, after all.
I'll find out what's happening.
Thank you. I'll be most grateful, as will the quartermaster of the keep. Firgas appreciates solid work. Well, I'm sure he rewards you well for your efforts.
Anything interesting?
Everything is interesting around here. But ultimately, it depends on what you're looking for.
Anything I can do
I'm
for you?
self-sufficient enough not to have to ask for help. However, I suppose I could help you. I could share some things I found out during my hunts.
Open the shop. And he's got a couple things. Can't afford that. Create new arrow types. Okay. Okay, nothing I can afford. Can I sell him anything? Oh, I have a couple silver plates. This lets me make more leather efficiently. Alright, I'll have to eat up the cost. There we go. Oh, hi! Hi! Hi there. And we just read this book. And we now have the ability to make leather from, like, wolf and, some other kind of pelt. I'm trying to remember what it was. There's a monster there. Probably rude to call him a monster. You know, he's you know, just a dude. I mean, it is technically a monster. You know, it's not human, but we need the brains, believe it or not, for a crafting quest. Baddie there. Dang it, must be a little higher. Must be a little higher. I could dodge. Focus on the first one. Alright, that one's down. Yeah. Wooden dolphin to sell. And let's have that bun. Another doll. Let's see, got a message here pop up. Alright. Thin them out a little bit. This zoom's not too helpful. Running arrows, I'll save them. Small crypt. And it's another one down. Came back around to swing at me faster than I thought he would. Dang it. Look at these aren't the super skilled undead. Nope, wolves are in. Rumpelt, that's what his name was. Okay, yeah. You want to collect a lot of rose, because the rose is how you make the strong healing potions later on in the game. Well, I guess we should go in now.
Who goes there? Are you the one responsible for all that racket? People are trying to rest in peace, damn it.
They attacked me first?
But you'll have to forgive them. They're a little disoriented. Waking up in this way is like coming out of a thick fog you've been wandering through for days on end. Dulls the senses, clouds the mind. Terrible for coordination.
Then who are you?
My name's Huardok, and I am the keeper of this place. I look after the dead, or at least, I try to. It used to be much easier where they stayed in one place. Now I need to keep making sure they don't stray too far from the cemetery. But I'm not complaining. A little exercise is good for the body.
How long have you lived here?
Truth be told, I'm not quite sure. Has it been a long time since the wave came and swallowed the village? That was when people stopped coming here. It's like the sea washed away the memory of this place as well. I don't remember much of what happened afterwards. I must have fallen asleep for a while.
But you're not dead, are you?
Dead, alive, what's the difference? I am here. I always have been, and I always will be, until the day I'm released from my service.
Do you know anything about what's
I
going on here?
know everything that happens here. If you're looking for some juicy gossip, Becca from the third row south still has no idea where her husband is. They were supposed to be buried together, you see, but he never showed up. The scoundrel. Everyone here thinks he got remarried and chose to rest with his second wife. Not me. I think he probably got eaten.
I meant the undead. Quite a lot of them.
Oh, that would be Master. He's been at his experiments again, I'm afraid. Getting the folks around here all agitated. Putting them back to sleep again is going to be such a chore.
Who is your master?
Master is Master. He commands the dead. I don't know much else. I'm here to serve, not to ask questions.
What kind of experiments?
So no, usual. Glowing chalk, candles, and dead bodies. I even saw some new faces recently, but they didn't stay long.
Where is he
You
now?
want me to betray his trust that easily? We barely know.
Why do you say that?
Because it's my purpose. The sole reason I was brought back. That has never changed, just as I haven't. But I'm happy where I am. The dead need company too, you know. The folks here were forsaken by the living. At least I can make sure they're not lonely. Interested in local history, are you? Good, good. The memory of those who came before us should be preserved. I can let you in. There is a small fee of 5 gold coins, for the upkeep of the cemetery, of course. It's constant work, as you can clearly see, and my petitions for additional funds seem to have fallen on deaf ears.
Okay, it's falling apart. Nah, I'll humor him.
Bless you, kind stranger. Those old bones are not what they used to be. Here, just take the key. Be careful, though. There's evil dwelling in those crypts. Oh, and I hope I don't need to remind you not to rob any graves. It's terribly rude, and I'd rather not deal with the complaints.
Okay, so some of these statues will actually come to life and attack you, so you have to be careful. That's a bigger one. That's one down finally. There we go. Not that one. Not that one either. Nope. Okay. He said not to rob the graves. I know I need the money, but... Only 8 arrows, eh? I think I heard one of the statues come to life. Yeah, there he is. Ooh, an insta-kill. Oh, that one was alive. Okay, thank God that one's not 1 to 2. Sage. Oh, that guy explodes. How are you? Okay.
Careful there. Try not to step on the array. It's advanced magic. Very fragile.
Advanced or not, I need you to stop doing whatever it is you're doing here.
Stop. Well, what I am doing here is very important. Besides, I'm hardly hurting anyone. Well, anyone that matters, that is.
So you're not trying to raise an undead army?
Please. Is that the only thing people can think of when it comes to necromancy? What use would I have with an army? My ambition isn't to command the dead, but death itself. I aim to make Avalon a place where people won't have to fear it anymore. The problem is, I keep missing something. Raising the dead is easy, but I don't want mindless minions. I want truly living undead. Yet no matter what I do, it just won't work.
Maybe it's practical experience.
That's absurd. Nobody on Avalon is more experienced than I am. Nobody.
Maybe you don't understand its nature.
And you don't understand what you're talking about. This discussion is pointless.
Alright. Sorry, but I can't let you continue with this.
Very well. Do you know what I like most about the dead? They don't tire, and they don't feel pain. But you will.
Got you. Yeah, I'll keep this one. No. No, I'll keep that one. Looks better. Leather boots. And now I'll keep what I got currently. Yeah, I was trying to give him the option to stand down. Probably you can in New Game Plus because your stats are high enough. Oh, there's another body over here. Your master's dead.
Yes, I felt that. He must have been surprised. People like him tend to forget that it can happen to them too.
So, what will happen to you now?
I guess I'll do what I always do. Clean up, put everyone back to sleep, and then take a little nap myself. Someone will come along again sooner or later. We can't have them seeing such a mess, can we?
Wait, what do you mean by what you always do?
This master wasn't the first one. I'm sure he won't be the last. This place is very popular with their kind for some reason. And they always leave it in such a state. It's not like it would hurt them to pick up a few bones and put them back in place.
So, I guess it's goodbye?
It seems so. But before you go, I have a small favor to ask. As you can see, there's quite a commotion around here. I'm afraid I won't be able to fulfill all my duties before I need to rest again. Could you take what remains of the Master and place him in a special crypt I've prepared? If you feel so inclined, a few kind words about him would be welcome. Here's the key. Well, goodbye then. And thank you for stopping by. It was truly appreciated. Though we are dead, we still enjoy having a visitor from time to time. It's nice to be remembered, even if just for a little while.
Alright, then we have to go back. Cute, kind words. Well, I mean, hey, like, we didn't know the guy that much, so I'm not sure what kind of words we would give, but okay, we'll do what we can. Alright. Slaudirg, the first of many. Okay, should we, like, despite his methods, his heart was in the right place. Rest in peace. He was a fool and a maniac. Thank the gods, he's dead now. You're all welcome. He picked a bone with the wrong person. It was a grave mistake. You know, everything about this quest is kind of tongue-in-cheek, so I'll go with this one. It was a grave mistake. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, it's a shield. Well, I mean, he's not going to really use it too much of it. I was going to take your booze. Iphion, his music alone would have made him immortal. Everything else was unnecessary. Go Friddy. No army stays loyal to a tyrant. May they all know peace at last. Septos, he wished to raise his beloved, but chose to join her instead. May they both rest in peace. Either necromancer, it's not like he's gonna really miss it. A lot of these people decide to go to their graves with booze. Sometimes don't even have inscriptions on them. The siphon bomb. Okay. Got a new recipe for something. Oh. Oh, there's a book here. Not one I can interact with, though, which is kind of lame. he's now at rest. Oh, it's the haunting hour. We really don't want to be in here for very much longer. Some enemies only appear in the weird. This guy right here. Go. Collect a bunch of those. Oh. Level up. Okay, and then over here, let's see. Oh no, wait, I wanted to get this one. Yeah, I want to get that by steel. There we go. Some alchemy, perhaps. Top up our potions. To identify? Nope. Rest of the morning. Oh, it's like literally right up there. I have not seen her yet, Nightly. I will be honest, I'll have to go check it out sometime tonight when I do my nightly Warframe grind. But yeah, we're gonna save. And call it here. Because it's been almost 3 hours. I need to go get dinner. Thanks for coming, everybody. I believe Mommy Tibbets thinks she's going to stream tomorrow. I'll have to verify that with her. But, yeah, see you then. Bye-bye. Noted, Nightly. Noted. All right, I'll hop into the summer mode for some silliness. All right, have a good night.